Hello, and welcome to week 7 of the weight loss journey. Don't mind the hair. I took a shower recently, and in my short walk, it has made my hair all crazy, but never mind that. We made it to week 7. And my week last week was as chaotic as I expected it to be, with my daughter's birthday, with the NFL draft. I did not have my best week as far as eating well. You know, my daughter had birthday cake. The NFL draft was a sporting event, a true sporting event, of which we lack a great deal. And I had some wings, and I had some nachos. Not as much as I would pile down on a normal circumstance, but definitely my worst week to date as far as eating healthy. Now, I didn't overly do it, I didn't overdo it, but I did it enough that I'm concerned about what the scale is going to say this time. Hitting a milestone like 20, you tend to, for me at least, I do stuff like this where I go like, well, I did it. I reached 20 pounds. Time to take my foot off the pedal a little. I don't know if that's a mindset or just something that I do, but it's definitely something I felt like I did here, whether it was based on the chaotic week or based on the fact that I felt like I accomplished something and therefore I can ease it up a bit. A foolish mentality, I know, but it's time to ramp it up a bit. We gotta get some jogging going on. Mind the shaky camera, trying to do this jogging. Someone's way more fit than I am. So yeah, let's talk about excuses. I am a master of them. It's a reason why I put off losing weight for so long. I basically decide, I come up with a reason as to why I can't work out or I can't lose weight. And this week would have been a perfect example for it. Oh, my wife works most of the week, and my daughter's birthday, got the draft. There's too many things going on, I can't lose weight. And I did that for several years. It's like I'll start a weight loss journey in August. Well, August is my birthday. Oh, I can't do it around Christmas. There's too much good food. It's the Christmas season, I can't do it. So I would make an excuse for myself for seemingly every day of the year. But no more. I put it out to you fine people, and now I gotta actually do it. That's where we're at currently. As far as the world around us, I'll be honest, I don't know if these gates are gonna open this year. You hear optimistic news about, there's 2 reports come out. One report says Disney World won't open until 2021. One says they're gonna open start of May. So who knows? But hopefully I'll be able to pass through these gates this year. That would be nice. But we'll see about that. I actually didn't even realize they had gates here. I didn't realize these were gates that closed. I've never seen them closed, and I never really walked around here during the closed season.
Get there.
Oh my God. Is this what it takes? I'm dying. I may be dying. Whew. I'm so out of shape, but we're trying. I guess that's all I had. Asking myself, And hopefully, one day, I can look back on this and be like, oh, you were that out of shape. Of course, I don't exaggerate when I say I haven't really ran in like 20 plus years, other than maybe playing ball with the kids. But how far can you run, really? Nothing like what I just did there. Mr. watching his phone over there. Not getting the beauty of the experience of being at Kennywood with your hair full-blown crazy. Yeah, I didn't, because the week was so crazy, I didn't really get a chance to do anything physical. Hoping to start the yoga program next week for the next video. For week 8, my 2-month special. But this was a chance for me to get out on an unseasonably warm 75 degrees, even though it's overcast because it's Pittsburgh, and get a little exercise, which is something I need to figure out a way to do more often. I'm trying to find workarounds. What do you guys do in the house? Say you're cooped up in the house, as most of us are. What do you do for exercise? Like, do you have equipment, treadmill, exercise bike, or do you try to find workarounds, things around the house that that you can use to, you know, do you like run up the stairs a bit or run down? I thought about doing something like that. But let me know in the comments, what are your ways that you stay fit or attempt to stay fit around the house beyond just attempting to eat right. We meet again. We meet again, my old escalator friend. Have at it, Chief. Yeah, when you see someone else walking up it, see how intimidating it can be.
It looks so far down. Oh my god, there he goes. The warrior. The warrior.
Okay, we're ramping it up. Running upstairs, being wild. Why not? Breaking even or gaining weight will be disappointing. But I know to myself I gotta start doing more activity. Some of you have said it. I've said it to myself. I have opportunities to do more, and yet I still have that lazy kid mentality of not doing them. So I really got to try harder, work better on myself, and these videos do motivate me to get out of the house, to attempt to do something. Doesn't, you know, sometimes I don't always get the chance because of life, but well, some dark clouds are starting to form. There is rain in the forecast for later, so maybe we'll call it a little bit short on our exercise day, but time to step on the scale and see what that's looking like. Trying to step on the scale, see what it says. Okay. 273.4. Okay, there it is. 273.4, down a little under a pound from last time. Given how hectic this week was, to be honest, I'll take that. Obviously a little disappointing, but not as disappointing as it would have been to break even or gain weight. So, I'll take that. Obviously, this week coming up, then I have to try a bit harder. There's far less distractions this week. Nothing really outside, nothing I feel like I'm missing by not eating things. So I feel hopefully good about a better number next week. Guys, thank you so much for watching and all your comments. Somewhere my day one video must have caught on somewhere, because it actually just crossed the 1,000 views mark. Like, I don't know if it was posted somewhere or what happened there. The week one video is over the 300 view mark. Every week after that, not nearly as good, but the good news is people are finding it. They're finding it, and hopefully you're finding it, and you're watching, and whether you just, like watching me or this motivates you, look, it doesn't matter how you found it. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all your comments, all your text messages, all your likes, everything that you have given me as far as positivity in this journey. I greatly appreciate it. Next week is the big 2 months. So, I'd like to hit a huge number for that 2 months. Hopefully maybe like a 25 pound loss in those 2 months. Obviously not as ideal of a number as other people that are trying significantly harder than I am, grinding out every day, and they have the freedom to do that. That's great. But unfortunately I don't. So I'm doing what I can, and hopefully those who are in the same position, who, maybe they feel like they don't have the time, or like I mentioned earlier in the video, you're making excuses about why you can't, just try to change your diet a bit. Try to not eat as bad. Try, if you're going to eat as bad, do less. Instead of grabbing a whole bag of chips, maybe grab like a small handful of chips. That's the way I've been doing it, and it's working for me. But I'll appreciate all the feedback, positive, negative, any likes, comments. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys want to support me on Patreon, the link will be in the description. If you want to buy a t-shirt, the link is in the description there too. And thank you guys, always for sticking with me through this. The people that comment every week, you guys are awesome. I can't thank you enough for doing that. But I will see you next week for the 2 month weigh-in. I'm hoping for big numbers. I'm going to strive for big numbers. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye, everyone.